Hello, this is Nina with your Halloween and your full moon pick a card reading. So this is kind of to celebrate both Halloween or Samhain, I think some people call it, or Dia de los Muertos, which is on Sunday and Monday this year, the 1st and 2nd of November. So, and also it coincides with the full moon, which is a blue moon and also a hunter's moon. This October, because of 2 full moons in October. It's called a blue moon. Not that it is blue, but it's called a blue moon when it's 2 moons in 1 month. So, of course, it's October, and it's the beginning also of Scorpio season. And so there's a lot of stuff going on, and Scorpios are naturally, of course, connected to the other side normally, and also Hallows Eve or Halloween. Dia de los Muertos, all of those days together are, of course, about being connected with the other side. So this is kind of exciting times, I think. It's also my birthday, actually, Halloween, so it's a celebration for me here tomorrow. So that's why I kind of wanted to try and make this video today, because I'm probably going to be quite busy tomorrow, I think. Anyway, so you might hear that my voice is a little bit strange. I've been struggling with a cold lately, but I really wanted to make this video anyways. So I've been planning to make it, and I had taken out all this kind of fun Halloween stuff. So I wanted to do something fun about it. I especially love this one, of course. My little skull with a tiara. Isn't that fun? So that will be my my theme card holder for today. Anyways, what I want you guys to do is to pick one of the piles, of course, like we always do. And this time I have just made different tarot cards on the top. So this is, of course, deck number 1, number 2, and number 3. And deck number 1 has the Witch's Tarot, and deck number 2 has the Dark Mansion Tarot, and deck number 3 has Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So you just either, if there's a deck that you already know that you would like to have the reading from, or if you just look at the cards and just kind of feel into where you feel drawn, which pile speaks to you. So I encourage you to pause the video and sink into your intuition, or ask your angels and guides to guide you into what pile best suits you and best will give the answers that you will need for this full moon and Halloween. So without further ado, I will start with pile number 1. So I'll just put the other 2 piles over here for now. And we'll start with pile number 1. So now let's start with the bottom card, which is kind of the theme card for the reading. So, number 1, you got Skull of Flowers. Creating through the ashes. Creating through the ashes. Okay. It's a little bit of phoenix. The bird of phoenix, I feel in that. Okay. Just put that over there. And then the next card is Make a Move. Okay. And then you got Wishing. Kind of a wishing well there. And then, what else? Waxing gives 4, Will. Will. Okay. Put that there. And then your 3 tarot cards are King of Swords, the Hermit, and the Chariot. Quite beautiful cards, all of them. Now, let's feel into what they're trying to tell us here. Creating through the ashes. So I have a feeling that there has been some letting go, some period of time where things have been a little bit rough and someone has arisen from the ashes, and now we are kind of encouraged to go into the creativity and to move forward in this. Also with the wishing well, which is kind of a wish fulfillment card, and also with will. So we kind of have to will it through. You kind of have to find the passion to move forward with this, is what I'm feeling with, especially with these two cards together. Can you see those? Right? With the theme card that's called Creating Through the Ashes. So I have a feeling that we're being encouraged to find that passion, to find the fire and the want to move forward, the will to move forward. And they're kind of promising us that if we work and we do take that move and take that leap, that there is wish fulfillment there. Because you are asked here to make a move, right? So those all go together very well. So let's see here with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is, of course, someone who has found his balance. He is sitting on his throne. He has the sword of truth in his hand. And swords are representatives of the air element, which is also thinking, you know, the mind, coming up with new ideas, you know. So he is someone who's on top of his game. So he has come full circle, you know. The Hermit is someone who is, you know, of course alone, but invited to be alone, invited to go inwards, invited to connect with his self, his true self, and also with his guides and the other side, if you will. And then, of course, the Chariot. The Chariot is normally a card of prosperity, movement, force. But of course, it all depends on the cards beside it. Because if the Chariot is found together with a card that's kind of not so positive, then you might be charging in the wrong direction. So what I feel here when it's next to the Hermit is that you're kind of asked to figure out your direction first before you take that move, you know, which is what I also have been feeling the entire time here, is because you have already kind of gone through something here, since you're creating through the ashes. So there's something that you have done, the work has been done, you put it behind you, and now you're kind of moving forward. But what they're asking you to do here is to be sure that you know your way before you move there, you know, so you know where you're going. Because the King of Swords is one of strength, is one of truth, is one who really wants to get going, to move, but we can't just barge ahead without really knowing which direction we're going to take, right? So you are definitely invited to make the move and use your power and your will to move forward. But take that time to reflect so you know for sure where you're going. So, but to expand on that a little bit, let's try and pull some more tarot cards here. Okay, Spirit guides, angels, please help number one in finding their path. Give them the answers they need. Oh, okay. Strength. Great card. Yeah. As I said, you're kind of invited into to find that passion, to find that strength, you know, the willpower there. To let that strength come out, to let that willpower come out. Oi, the Magician as well. Wow. To me, it seems like you guys definitely have the power within. You are definitely connected to where you want to go, but yeah, but they're still encouraging you through the Hermit to go within. That's kind of strange, but okay, let's see what's last. Oh, there was the last card that popped out. Okay, yeah, I see that. Because, you know, the Fool is about having trust, but it's also about don't jump into something. You know, you can see that she's looking up and then she's just stepping off the cliff here. So they're also, of course, also encouraging you to see where you're going. As I said before, see where you're going. Don't just barge ahead without the direction. You know, go within. Make sure that you know your direction before you barge ahead. At the same time, they're asking you to have trust that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to go fine, because as you see here, you also have the wishing well. So they're telling you that everything is going to be fine. What they're asking you is just to be sure of your direction before you move, right? So I have also a feeling that some of you might be reluctant to do the move in the first place. And that's why this card comes up. Make the move. It has to come from you. It's not going to come to you all by itself necessarily. So they're asking you to make that first move, to take the leap of faith, right? So that's what I'm feeling, and I have a feeling that it can of course be anything. It can be moving forward in a relationship. It can be moving forward within work. It can be moving forward within your spiritual path. But I have a feeling, since I have both the Hermit and the Magician card here, I have a feeling that if it's not regarding your spiritual growth, at least they are definitely encouraging you to, if you're not already there, connect deeply to your intuitive side and use that in the future when you're moving forward. Because what they're telling me here is that you are very connected, or else these two cards would never have popped up here. Okay? So I do feel this is a very positive reading. I do feel that you have a lot going on here. It's just about finding exactly where you want to go, maybe fine-tune some things, make that wish, or finding your wish. I mean, some of you might not really know, kind of have a plan, but you're not exactly sure. Maybe it's about finding that wish, finding out exactly it is what you want, you know. But I think this is really positive cards, and from what I can see here, they're kind of promising you a very good outcome here. Yeah, that's what I feel. Okay, thank you, number one. I hope this made sense for you guys and that gave you something today. Thank you for watching, and I will be back sometime in the future, hopefully next week, with some more readings for you guys. I hope that my voice will be a little bit better then, so I can give proper readings. I have been struggling for a bit with this cold, but that's just the way it is. Just have to push through it. Okay, anyways, thank you guys. I will move on to the next one now. Okay, so number 2, you chose the Dark Mansion Tarot. And so we're going to pull your first theme card first. Night Song. Can you see that? Night Song. Hidden Talents. That's interesting. Hidden Talents. Okay, the next card is Affirmation for Healing the Heart. Affirmation for Healing the Heart. Okay. And then we have Belonging. House of Nights. Belonging. Okay. And then we have Realization. Realization. Oh, that's a very beautiful image in there. I really like that one. Realization. Okay, I'll try and put that over here. And then let's see, your tarot cards is Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Sun. Wow, great tarot cards here, that's for sure. Okay, let's have a feel into where they want to go with this. So hidden talents, realization, belonging, and affirmation for healing the heart. Okay. As soon as I saw the card belonging, I had this sense of missing something, missing someone, longing for something. You know, belonging is either you belong to something or you feel like you want to belong to something. So you're longing for that, what you want to be a part of. So that was the first thing that popped into my mind when I saw this card, is that longing to be a part of something. And then also with this realization card, where you see that she's standing kind of in the doorway of something here. So she's not all the way in, but she's kind of reluctant. Okay, should I move in here? Should I go back? Do I belong here? You know? So that was something that popped up too. And also when that comes together with affirmation for healing the heart, that of course tells me that someone has been hurt. Someone is feeling hurt. Someone is feeling left out maybe. Someone is longing for something. It might be that you are missing somebody. Okay, so that's kind of what popped up here. But also the theme of your reading is night song, hidden talents. So this tells me that there is something that you want to do. There is a passion that you want to pursue your night song, but you're reluctant because it's hidden talents. So you haven't emerged with it yet. You haven't moved forward with it yet. And that's kind of what they want to see you do, is what I feel. Because you have the want and you have the hidden talents, but you might be feeling left out, or you might be afraid to go into that, even though you are longing for it. And they're asking you to realize where you are. Are you going to move forward, or are you going to move back? Where are you going with this? So what's your desire? What do you want? And when they're telling me also that they are asking you to have affirmation for healing the heart, of course, then you might be afraid to move through here because you've been hurt before. You might have tried something and then you've been pushed aside, or not been accepted for who you are, or how you were doing things. And so it's difficult to take that leap of faith to move forward with it, is what I feel. And hence the longing, you know, and kind of that dark night where you feel is stuck here. See, there's a dark night here and there's a dark night here. So, but I also feel like when I see these cards here, which is the tarot cards, that they are definitely promising you some very good things here if you dare to take that step forward. Because, of course, the Ace of Cups is the cup floweth over, kind of. You know, in the original tarot, you see a cup that kind of flows over here. So that's what they're saying, your cup flows over. And also, it can be an offering of something. Offering of emotion, or an emotional offer, or an offer that brings emotions, you know, or an offer of passion. Do you understand? So, and also when I see the Four of Wands, which is, of course, the card of celebration, they're kind of promising you here that things will go well if you dare to take this step forward. And when you also have the most positive card in the deck on top of that, which is the Sun, then there is no doubt that moving forward should be the thing to do. But I'm going to try and elaborate a little bit with another tarot deck here and see what if there's something more they would like to tell you. Okay, whoops, almost. Okay, Spirit Guide, Angels, please help us. Number 2, what do they need to know? Please give us 3 more cards to guide them. What do we need to know? 3 more cards, please. 3 more cards. What do we need to know? Please, angel spirit guys, help us. Oi! That's 1, 2. Okay, one more. No, that was one more because it flipped over. Aha, there you go. Okay. The one that flipped over was 3 of Cups. That's a very good card as well. Celebration again. So I'll put that together with the other celebration card here. And then you have Queen of Cups. But you also have the Devil. Okay. So when I see the Devil card, it's not the Devil. I don't believe that the Devil exists. But the Devil card is a representative of your own critical self, your ego self that comes in the way, your mental mind, you know, the little devil on the shoulder, if you will, that's telling you that, oh, you should not do this at all, or you're never going to be good enough, or you're not going to be accepted into this group if you try to do it that way, you know. So this is kind of your own ego getting in the way here. So they're telling me here that that might be why you are reluctant to move through here. Because there is something inside of you that's telling you that you're not going to make it. You're not good enough. So you're listening to that inner chatter that's holding you back. Okay. But what they're telling you here, that it is celebration. It's time for celebration, both in this card and also this card, the 4 of Wands. But the 3 of Cups can also be to join forces with somebody, to start up something together with others, with friends, with colleagues. Or there might be somebody who can help you on your way. That would be kind of a mentor maybe, or a teacher, or maybe just somebody who has been there already, who has done the work and who can give you some advice, you know. So it might be also an invitation to see if there's somebody there who can help you move forward, right? And of course, the Queen of Cups is someone who is in balance. She is in balance with her emotions. She knows where she is at, you know. And also you see that in this card she's pregnant. So that also means that you have the ideas, you have the willingness, you are kind of in a growing spurt here. So you just need to take that leap of faith and move forward. Because you have all you need here, is what they're telling me. Okay? And remember that the whole theme of your reading was hidden talents. Your night song. So it's time to let those hidden talents come out. Let them show. You know, use them. Do what your heart desires. Dare to take that step, that leap of faith, to go through to the other side here, where there is from the night to the dawn, kind of, right? So, and also with all these other positive cards here, with the Sun card, with the celebration cards here, they're promising you that everything will be okay. Okay? So there might just be some mental work that's needed because of the Devil card that I see here, and also because of these longing feeling and this feeling of need for healing, that there is some inner work needed here before you can move forward, maybe. So you kind of have to feel into what resonates with you here, but they are at least promising you that everything will be fine. Everything, there are great prosperity on the horizon. And with the Sun card here, I mean, that's the most positive card in the tarot deck that you can have. So I think the outcome here is going to be very positive. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I'm so sorry for my sniffling and my bad voice today, but you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. I will be back maybe next week with some more readings, I think. So up until next time, number 2, bye. And so we move on to number 3. So we are going to pick your theme card here. and that is dawn, the light after the darkness. The light after the darkness. Your next card is tears of joy and sadness. Tears of joy and sadness. The next card is obedience. Wow, obedience. And then we have faith. Wow, that's beautiful with a little globe there. Okay, so your tarot cards are the Empress, Ace of Presents, and Queen of Presents. The tarot cards are actually quite positive here. But let's have a feeling into where we're going with this. Dawn, the light after the darkness. Faith, obedience, tears of joy and sadness. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that, of course, that's your theme song here is saying the light after the darkness. So that tells me that you guys have been through something, something quite dark. And also when I see this card here of obedience, I have a feeling that where you have been might not have been a nice place. I feel that you have come out of something rough, and that you might have had dark night of the soul, or you might have had some trauma, or you might have had some sorrow, grief that you needed to come through. And that they're telling you that there is a dawn on the other side, that there is light on the other side of this darkness. That's kind of your main theme here. And they're also asking you to have faith. And you see this woman, she is pregnant, but her belly is also the earth. And that's Gaia. And Gaia is, of course, the nature and the mother of all mothers, if you will. So there's something she's pregnant with. There's something that's growing inside of her, right? So it's not just faith, but there's something that's kind of growing. And also when I see this card, tears of joy and sadness, of course this tells me that you might have had your fair share of sadness. But what I also like about this card is that it says tears of joy as well. So this might be turned. This sadness might be turned or might be used into something more positive. And so when looking at these cards here, I see the Empress, which is also actually the same as when I said that this is something that's growing, that's something that's emerging. The Empress is the same. She is also pregnant, she's also growing, she's also emerging into the new. The Ace of Presents is the same as Ace of Coins, nor Pentacles normally. And aces are always very positive. The Pentacles is about health, and it's about work, it's about money. So there's a good promise, or there could be an offering of something, offering of a job, offering of money, and or offering of a better health, if you will. The Queen of Presents is, of course, Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles is normally someone who is someone who has made it good in business, or she is kind of sitting on her throne, and she knows that she has achieved her goals, if you will. So this is a promise of that, I feel. But before I go further into this, I think I want to pick some more cards here. So I have this other tarot deck here. Everyday Witch Tarot that I'm gonna, oh, there was one that popped. So I'm gonna pull a couple. Oi, they're just popping out here right away. Okay, I'll take those. So first card is the Magician. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you have the ability to turn this around, definitely. Page of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Well, those are very positive cards as well. So The Magician tells me that you have the skills. You know deep down what to do. You've been in the rut and it's been heavy and it's been sad, but we can turn this around. The tears of sadness can become the tears of joy, right? So it's a matter of turning it around and using your innate power and your innate contact with the divine to make this change, is what I feel. And the page is normally something that's significant for something new, something young, something inspiring coming your way. And the pentacles, of course, as I said, could be money, it could be job offers, but it also could be health. So there's something new within one of those fields that is coming to you. The Six of Pentacles is normally someone who gives something to you, and that's normally out of the blue. So it could be someone gives you money to move forward, to fulfill your destiny, or to make your wishes come true, or your dreams come true. Or it can be someone who is a teacher that will show you the way, the path. Or it can be someone within a job, someone that can lead the way, or someone that offers you something new within a job to move forward, So all the cards here are very positive for the future, I must say. And it's very much about pentacles here. We have 4 cards of the pentacles. So it could you have to, of course, this is general reading, so you have to adjust this as to where you are and what's happening in your life, whether it's health, whether it's money, whether it's career, spiritual growth, But this is definitely one of those things. And pentacles can also be the ground pillars of your life. So I would say that what you are embarking on, or what you are thinking of embarking on, will definitely go your way. And also with the Empress card here and the Magician and another Empress card here, this has been something that has been growing for a while. It's been inside of you. It's been something that's been wanting to come out, But from what I can see here, there's been some darkness, some sadness, something holding you back. And either something has been holding you back that was out of your control, or you yourself have been holding your back. Obedience, right? But what they're promising you here is that there is light after the darkness. So it's a matter of taking that step, having that leap of faith, right? So from what I can see here, there are prosperity on the horizon. Things are going to work out fine. It's a matter of having faith and taking that leap and leaving behind you all that sorrow. And also what we do with the full moon is that we are encouraged to let go of whatever is holding us back, right? So maybe the full moon will be your chance to let them go once and for all, so that you can step into this new, so you can see the dawn coming, so you can become the magician, right? So this is what I feel for you guys, number 3. I hope this gave you something today and that made sense for you. I will try and be back next week or so with another pick a card reading, I think, and maybe some other videos I was planning, if I can get my voice back in order. So I hope that will happen. Anyways, I wish you guys the very best for this full moon and for Halloween, which is also my birthday. So I'm going to be busy with my family, I guess, here. And there's not that much partying going on with these COVID times. So I think we're just going to have some fun around here. Make some nice food and go trick-or-treating around our own house, I guess. Anyways, I wish you guys the very best for the Halloween and this full moon, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.